Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. This is your month ahead energy reading for November 2025. Unfortunately, I don't have time to record extended readings this month, so it's just this one. Thank you for those of you that supported last month's extended readings. I will endeavour to have them available for future months as well. I'm also thinking about offerings around year ahead readings as well, so anyway, we'll see as we get closer to that. I keep seeing truth today, Capricorn, Raven Spirit. Maybe we'll see if it comes out. And manifesting dreams actually is another card I've seen in the shuffle for you a few times now. Interesting. Thank you, Spirit messages that are of the light for the best and highest good of all. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of November 2025. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Oh, there we go. One's out. Activation. Activation. Spirit Guardian of Spring. That's a number 36 card. Bottom of the deck we have Retreat. Spirit Guardian of Winter. Yeah, I'm getting here, Capricorn, that you've gone through a period of retreat, of isolation in the last few months. And as we step kind of well and truly into spring energy, but there's something about November where you're coming out of hiding, you're coming out of that retreat and stepping into bloom, stepping into life again. But bigger than that, it's not just like you consciously choosing to step into life and play with life and enjoy life. That energy is absolutely here. But I'm also feeling like the work that you've been doing whilst in this kind of isolation retreat mode is being activated in some way and manifesting outside of you as your experience of the wonders of life is kind of what's wanting to come through there. And chills all down my back as I said that. The wonders of life. There's also something about things weaving together in this card. There's like the streamers or the ribbons that almost look like they've got little fairies holding them. And I'm kind of visualizing them wrapping around this central tree. The different aspects of your life coming together in a way that makes life feel really whole is what's wanting to come through there. Not like you've got pieces of you spread all out across different things you enjoy, but different things, like it feels spread out. There's something about bringing the parts of your life together. And that almost makes it feel easier. I don't know if this is making sense. Something about that being an easier experience of enjoying life rather than feeling like every time you're in one thing enjoying it, you're neglecting this other thing. One's sticking out to me too. I'm just not sure. Like almost what's kind of coming through is the ugly duckling kind of story. Sorry, Capricorn. I more mean you're being recognized now for who you are. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're stepping into circles or situations where you're being recognized for what you have to offer rather than being seen as other or different or the outcast or something like that. I'll just split to 10 of Pentacles, Capricorn. That's success. What have we got? Queen of Swords there. Let's go to the tarot and see what more wants to come through on that. Thank you, Spirit messages that are of the light for the best and highest good of all for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of November 2025. There's also stars on this card, and I just started hearing the song When You Wish Upon a Star, Your Dreams Come True. Look, I see one's at the bottom of the deck. Your dreams come true. I feel like the life that you have been working towards is starting to weave together in November, Capricorn, which is really beautiful. Have any of you been wishing for love? Ooh. The Lovers came out, Tower on the bottom of the deck, after Ten of Swords, after something really challenging. Lovers also represents Gemini energy, also a decision or choice. So maybe rather than love, maybe you're making a decision or choice this month. Interesting. We have at the bottom of the deck the moon and the sun, light and the dark, the moon and the sun. What hasn't been, yeah. It's this one thing again. It's something about what hasn't been seen in you is going to be seen. It's going to be seen and recognized. We've got Mercury in retrograde this month. I'm saying that because of the lovers here. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Going retrograde in Scorpio, it might be worth, I don't often speak astrology in these readings, but it might be worth seeing where Scorpio is in your birth chart, Capricorn. Maybe something is coming to light as you track back through something to do with that aspect of your life. Or back to the swan piece, it's like the light that's existed within you is finally starting to be seen and recognized. I think that's too many. Yep. All right. What else do we need to know? Oh, I didn't want to come out. What else do we need to know, Spirit, for Capricorn at Sun, Moon, and Rising for November 2025? Still hearing that when you wish upon a star, as I look at the Lovers card, when you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Love, work. Something you've been putting in work and time and effort for, with the Eight of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, the pieces of your life are weaving together in some way. Love and work. The things you've been wanting to focus on. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. That's the truth. Remember how I saw the truth piece at the start of your reading too? The truth of who you are, or some truth that needed to come to light, is coming in quickly. It's also like this arrow is pointing up towards the star. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Oh, there's lies and deceits at the bottom of the deck. And not seeing, but I think we're going to clarify the Ace of Swords, but let me just see. I feel like there's more of a, or areas, at least one more card of an area of your life that is weaving together in some way. The truth, your truth. The truth of who you are. Is there anything else for it? Is there another thread of life weaving together for Capricorn in November? 3 more shots. Well, too many. I just saw the star card. 1, 2. Anything else? 3. The Magician. Why do I feel like, I feel like you had this in October, Capricorn. It's what you've been wishing for, what you've been manifesting. It's all coming together. What's this truth piece though, Capricorn? Gosh, I'm covered in chills. Can you give me more on the Ace of Swords, please, Spirit? What is the Ace of Swords doing here? Ace of Swords. Tell me what the Ace of Swords is doing here, please. Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like it's you stepping in alignment with who you really are. It's the swan. That swan. The King of Pentacles came out. That's someone who knows who they are and what they're worth. It's you embodying who you actually are, not who the world's told you are. And I feel like that's a big piece of then you being able to manifest this wish, the life you dream of, and have this all weave together in a way that's seamless. And yeah, that word easy just wants to keep coming through. It's like life no longer feels disjointed. It feels like it all fits together. You feel the pieces of the puzzle coming together. And I feel like you haven't been feeling this way. We've got 2 cards at the bottom of the deck with people blindfolded. You haven't been able to see how this was going to happen. There's Ace of Cups in the bottom there too. So if one of these things is love, Capricorn, a love offer may be coming in. Okay, what else? There's the star. When you wish upon a star, and when you've put in the work and planted the seeds, 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles now out. There's definitely something about success at work and seeds you've planted long ago is the phrasing that's wanting to come through. This is actually somewhat similar. This piece is somewhat similar to Sagittarius's reading to Capricorn of reaping the rewards of work you've put in before now, of what you've been wishing for, and laying the foundations of. This is also wish fulfillment when you wish upon a star. Wow. Okay, can we have more on the lovers then, Spirit? Can we have more on the lovers? Whoops. Where's the lovers here? There's the Empress. Whoa. Too many, I think. 7 of Cups. Yeah, way too many. The star's back out though. I feel like with the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you haven't known what way to go in love. And that in itself becomes clear in November. So if love's been a piece of this for you, of a bit of life that you've been wishing to make sense of and like fall into place in an easy way, I feel like that's going to happen for you in November in some way. You have to spit to 3 of Swords. That's heartbreak. And what else? 2 of Swords. Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Feel like you'll figure out the way to make that part of your life. Either something will come in that you'll go, that was it, that was what I was waiting for, or there is a piece there that you'll figure out a way forward in that integrates in the rest of your life in a seamless way. Anything else there on the Lover's Spirit? Which is therefore making me feel like for most of you is what I want to say. This Lover's card is here to represent love or connection in some way. There's the Empress again. This is divine feminine energy, Taurus, Libra. Possibly she's pregnant, which is very common for the Empress card. So if it's not what you're wanting, Capricorn, I don't think you need to worry. But it's like this, it's like creation energy of something new, choosing to build something new together. Anything else there? Anything else there for the lovers? 1, 2, 3. Six of Cups and Temperance. 6 of Cups is typically a connection from the past, Capricorn. So yeah, that's kind of making me think this is less someone totally new and more something from the past that you've struggled to make work that suddenly you figure out a way to make work, to weave in together. Do we have the Chariot card for you? I don't know if there's splits the Emperor, your divine counterpart. That's why, yeah, okay. All right. I am going to leave that love piece and just go any final messages for you, Capricorn, any final messages around what Capricorn can expect for November 2025. There's one sticking out there, 10 of Swords. I've seen that a few times, so it obviously wanted me to show you it. I feel like 9 of Cups at the bottom, wish fulfillment when you wish upon a star. Wow. But it's wishing upon a star after a really challenging chapter. Maybe that's why you've been in retreat. I also have magic under retreat, Capricorn, and with the Magician out, I feel like I need to show you. Moonlight enchantment, and there's a wolf there howling at the moon. 8 of Cups to 9 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like there's something. What is it, Spirit? What am I? There's a reason this activation is happening now. I feel like something is shifting. What is shifting that's allowing this? Queen of Swords. That was the card at the start. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. What is shifting, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Anything else, Spirit? What is shifting? Star. Queen of Wands. And the Emperor under that. For some of you, Capricorn, okay, I'm just going to say what's coming through. I don't know how this relates to your whole life, but for the love piece, it seems to possibly make sense. For some of you, I feel like you've had a few options in love. With the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress here, and then, yeah, the Queen of Wands underneath there, which means you're only missing the Queen of Cups. And if you had all 4 queens, that is the Empress anyway. Just flip to your card too, Capricorn, the Devil. And so the Lovers card therefore also is a decision piece. Is this whole thing, could this whole thing be about love? Yes, but I don't think it likely is for most of you. In that, yes, this is also connections you could be putting work into. This could also be your truth rising within you and what you're manifesting coming into play after a period of retreat. But I think for a lot of you, this is multiple parts of your life weaving into something that, yeah, feels easy in some way. Like finally makes sense. It clicks into place. The puzzle pieces click into place. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. What has shifted? What has shifted? Can we have any more on what's shifted there, Spirit? That's not just about choosing or recognizing the truth of which person was right for you. What's this activation? What has shifted? What has shifted? 2 of Cups. We just want to talk about love right now, apparently. What has shifted? You have a different perspective on what you're looking for in love, what you're looking for in a partnership with somebody, Capricorn. I feel like the options you have been exploring have explored different aspects of what a partner might offer you. Someone that's really intellectual, someone that's very successful and grounded, and then someone that's really all-rounded in all of their energies or has become all-rounded in all of their energies. You have a new perspective on what it is. Oh, wow. Hanged Man, 10 of Cups, of what you're looking for in your happily ever after. And I feel like, because I've just put that down near the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, I feel like that's as a result of finally honoring who you actually are at heart, Capricorn. Wow. I really Yeah. I feel like for a lot of you, with how strongly that just came out, there was a big central piece of round love for you in November. If love isn't a central theme for you right now or something that you're wishing for, you've been exploring different aspects of life. And in November, there's something coming in that weaves all of those aspects almost into one thing or into one lifestyle that allows that to feel, much less separated, is probably how I'd best summarize it. Okay, I'm going to wrap that one up there, Capricorn. All the best for November, all the best for what is playing out here and for your activation time. Enjoy. There's some really beautiful shifts in your life coming in, and it's everything that you've been wishing for and more is what I want to see.